All right. So you guys see the title. That means exactly what it says. I'm gonna scream for you guys. But before we get down to that, I'm gonna give you guys the lowdown. A lot of you, when you're beginners, are scared to scream. You'll try to scream, but it's not really a scream. But don't be ashamed. I was like that too, and I did it a lot starting out. I did it a lot. I was afraid to just put out that energy. Most of the time, it's because you may have roommates in the house, or you have siblings and you don't want them to hear you. Or you may just be insecure about doing it, about performing it. When you're screaming, such as being killed, attacked, or your character's doing the attacking, or you're just scared, it has to be all out. No holds barred. Again, no inhibitions. You've got to do it full-fledged. If everyone in the house can't hear you, you're doing it wrong. If you're trying to make the neighbors hear you, then you're probably doing it right. Let me give you an example. Here's what most beginners tend to do when screaming for voice acting stuff. Whoa! No! Oh no! Don't do it! Oh my God! No way, man! Ugh! See, what you're hearing there is compression. They're scared to do it loud because they don't want nobody to hear them. So what you're doing is you're automatically compressing the back of your throat, so your voice you're screaming, technically, but you're pushing it way back and way down so it's not coming out as it should, as if you were to really scream. A lot of people starting out, they think that sounds just fine. But the truth is, it's far from the truth. You don't sound good. It's gotta be full, and it most definitely, it's gotta be good. When you play it back, when somebody listens to it in an actual mix, it sounds very contrived. The emotion may be there, but the strength of the voice is not. It needs to be full and it needs to be loud, as if you want someone across the football field to hear you. Just make sure you aren't hitting the limiter on your audio interface, obviously, potentially spiking the audio and ruining the output, because that's just annoying to listen to. When people send me back something and they're screaming into the mic and it's blowing it all out of proportion, nobody wants to hear that. You have to make sure you turn down the volume on the inputs, or you're gonna ruin the audio, basically. Okay, so as promised, I'm gonna scream and let you guys hear what it should sound like. All right, so here we go. Bear with me. Come on! No! Sonic boom! All right, so that sounds a little bit better than the compressed stuff, doesn't it? It sounds much better. Now, some of you may listen to this kind of thing and you'll be like, well, how are they going to use that? How's the engineer going to use this? Or you'll listen back to your own voice and you'll be like, I don't like it. You can either play with it yourself, put sound effects in yourself, just experiment. But ultimately, the engineer knows what to do with it. Just to show you, here's what it sounds like in the mix, with effects, with music. Take a listen. Come on! And that, my friends, is why you want to be full and all out when you do screaming. Pain, suffering, fighting. Just do it all the way. It has to sound real, very loud. You're going to be filling up the room with sound here. But there's no time to be shy about it. You just got to do it. And once you do it several times, soon you're just okay with doing it. It's just a whatever thing. I'm going to scream. I'm going to let everybody know I got to go scream. It's just, you get better at it and your inhibitions go away and you're like, whatever, it's time to scream. Just don't tear up your vocal cords. Always save screaming for last. All right, so hit that like button and subscribe if you've enjoyed my words. Don't forget to visit Cartoon Hangover for some awesome stuff, man. Keep it fun, guys. Goodbye, I'll be the sun. I see you later. Aloha, lelilala, ulilala, goodbye.
Man, what the hell is wrong with this guy?